Hey everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Dreaming Out Loud. My name is Andre Jones, and I'm an author and a motivational speaker. Before we get into our topic for today, I want to take this time out and invite my viewers to go out and buy a copy of my book called My Dreams. A lot of things that I'm going to be talking about on my channel, we'll be talking about dreams and visions and things that God show us. It's going to be right here in this book. A lot of questions and answers that you might have are going to be off in this very book right here. And I've had many great reviews about it, man. And a lot of people have told me that it helped them out as well. But it's small. But big things come in small packages, and there's definitely a whole lot in this book. And I believe that it encouraged you and it will help you in so many ways. But make sure you go out and get a copy for yourself or for a family member or even for a friend. The holidays are coming up, and it'll be a great gift. But we're going to jump into the topic. And the topic for today is going to be called, It Happened Just Like He Showed Me. Yeah. It happened just like he showed me. And when I say he, I'm talking about God, of course. But last week on my episode, I talked about when. When can I live out my dream? I was talking about how God to give us a dream and we get impatient or whatever, and we want to know when. When is it going to happen? All right, well, today we're going to be talking about when it does happen, it's going to happen just like he showed it to us. All right, and this is a good thing because in the book of Job, it tells us that when God gives us a dream, it's him speaking to us. All right, it's him giving us his word. All right, and it's a good thing to know that we have a God that would not only give us his word, but will keep his word. Nowadays, in these days and times, people are not keeping their word. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't care if it's a family member. Like, people ain't keeping their word. And I'm real. I'm just going to tell you, I'm real. And God is real, to be honest. He's the realest, But with him being real, that's why it tells us that in the Bible that we got to come to him in truth and spirit. All right, amen? And, he just wants us to be honest with him all the time. And it's a good thing because even in this message that I'm going to be giving out today, it's his word. So it's him letting you know that whatever he show you, it's going to happen just like he told it to you. And we can see an example of this off in the Bible. All right. We got men and women of God who have had dreams and it came to pass and it happened just like he showed it to them. For example, we're going to talk about Joseph. All right. Now, anybody who reads the Bible is very familiar with the story and dream of Joseph. All right. Joseph, though, for the viewers who don't know, Joseph got a dream from God that one day he was going to rule a nation and his brothers was going to bow down to him. Now, the mistake that Joseph made is one that I tell people, I've told my viewers in my videos earlier, he told his dream to his brother. You got to be careful who you tell your dreams to. The dream is for you, it ain't for them. So first of all, they're not going to believe in it like you do. All right. The other thing about it is, people would be jealous and they would be envious of you because you had a dream that came from God. So you got to be careful. But we ain't going to get off track here, because at the end of the day, Joseph, what happened in his situation was he had the dream and he told his brothers and they ended up throwing him into a pit. And he ended up going to prison and a whole lot of other things started happening to him. But at the end of the day, just for y'all to know, what God showed him, it happened just like he showed it to him. All right? At the end of the day, he ended up becoming a ruler of the nation of Egypt, and his brothers end up bowing down to him, just like God showed it to him, okay? So this is a story that can definitely encourage us and show us that whatever God showed us is going to happen also, all right? But I want to get a little personal with y'all, and I want to give y'all a story and a dream that came from me. It happened about over a year ago, but it just happened not too long ago, okay? I want my viewers to know that I used to work at Tyson. Okay, I used to work at Tyson Food up until a month ago because of the mandate. Now, before I get into this, I just want to let it be known that I'm not going to get into a political view about whether or not to take the vaccination or to take the vaccination. That ain't what this is all about. I'm just showing y'all that God, the dream that God gave me and how it happened for me. I respect anybody's decision on whether they take the vaccination or not. It's totally up to them and it's a personal thing for them, but right now we're not focused on that. We just totally focused on dreams and how they come about. All right. So, like I said, I worked for Tyson up until last month because of the mandate. I worked there for 7 years. All right. And when I worked there, I was what they call a shoulder cutter. That was my job. And as a shoulder cutter, you're on the cone line or the assembly line, and you're cutting the wings off of the chicken. All right, that was my job. But in my dream, that's what I did. That's what I was doing when my dream appeared. I was shoulder cutting, all right? But while I was shoulder cutting, I looked up in front of me and I noticed the number 5. The number 5 was just standing planted right in front of me. Why? I don't know. But I kept paying attention to the number 5. After that, I heard some commotion to the left of me. So when I turned around and looked at the commotion, I noticed that there was 2 men and they was taking people off the line and taking them out of Tyson. I didn't know what was going on, of course, but something in my spirit told me, Andre, they're about to come and get you. I didn't think too much about it. I just kept paying attention to the men carrying people out because they was carrying a couple people. All right, but lo and behold, I looked to the right of me and they started walking towards my way. And when they got to me, one of the men grabbed me by my arm and the other one looked at me and he said, yeah, he's one of them. Come on, go with us. And they took me out and my dream cut off. All right. So I'm going to break down my dream to y'all a little bit and show y'all what's going on. All right. The number 5, that was the first thing that I pointed out. Okay. The thing about the number 5 is God is He's so in detail and he's so focused on what we do in life that he showed me that he was watching me while I was there. He watches all the time, whether you know it or not. But the number 5, for one, represented me being in a field spot. See, when I worked at Tyson, that's what I was doing. I was shoulder cutting and I was in a field spot. On the assembly line, we had 6 people and there's 2 people who worked together and I was in a field spot, okay? But the number 5 also stands for grace, all right? For anybody who don't know, the number 5 stands for grace. So that was God just let me know that he was there, But anytime you have a dream and you get the number 5 in it, it's definitely a good thing. It's God letting you know, like I just said, that it's him being there. But the thing of it was, after that was, okay, you had the 2 men. Now, the 2 men, what they played, you can say that they played as angels, but they played as men of authority. So whoever was doing what was going on, the 2 men had to have some kind of power of authority to come and get us, all right? Then the other thing was, of course, them taking us out and us leaving Tyson, which let me know that one day I was going to be leaving Tyson, all right? But to make a long story short, it happened just like he showed it to me. Just like he showed it to me, that's how it happened. The thing about the 2 men, of course, they end up being the supervisors because the supervisors was the ones that came and got me. They came and got other people. As a matter of fact, it happened, like I said, just like God showed it to me. I saw other people leaving first, and then they came and got me. I was one of the last ones to leave, if I can remember. All right? So I'm telling y'all this just to show y'all that whatever he show y'all, it's going to happen the same way. It might leave out a detail or a little bit of something that happened here or something that happened there, but at the end of the day, it's going to happen just like he showed it to you. But this is to encourage y'all that whatever he show y'all, which we know, whatever he show us is going to be good. All right? It's going to happen. It's going to take some time. Don't get me wrong. It's going to take some time. Like I said, I had that dream over a year and a half ago, but it's going to happen just like he showed it to you. But I'm going to tell y'all something about that dream, though, about Tyson, though. The thing about that was it was meant for it to happen. God don't make any mistakes and he knows what he's doing. All right, I'm going to tell y'all why he closed that door. He closed that door because, as I told y'all, I'm an author, okay? I got my book deal during the time that I was at Tyson. So I wrote the book. I got the book out and I was promoting the book. I was working at Tyson. I'm also writing on a new book right now, which I'll tell y'all about later on. But I'm also writing on a new book. So I'm doing all of that. And I just felt like I had a lot on my mind and a lot going on, and I wasn't really getting the rest, and I wasn't able to promote my book or do the things that I really wanted to do to fulfill my dream and purpose. But I prayed about it, and God will answer our prayers, but he won't do it the way that we think that he going to do it. But he answered my prayer by letting me know that he was going to bring me out of there. So when he closed that door, I didn't fight it. And that's another thing I want y'all to know, man. When God closed the door, don't fight it. I mean, it ain't going to help anyway, but don't fight it because if he closing that door for one, he going to open another door. Amen? He going to open another door for you. And for 2, he doing it to protect you in some kind of way or to help you out. At the time, we might not understand, we might not know, but at the end of the day, God ain't going to do anything that's going to hurt us, and we need to know that, all right? But the thing of it is, man, after all that happened, it just seemed to me like, okay, it's a good thing because it enabled me to go out and do more. I'm able to write more. I'm able to do the videos, the things that I'm doing now. I wasn't able to do a lot of things that I'm doing right now until he closed that door. So I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful for it, and it didn't happen the way that I wanted it to. Because at the time I had the dream, like I said, over a year ago. I wasn't ready to leave Tyson. I didn't think I was ready to leave. But apparently it was time for me to go, and everything happened for a reason. And he's always right on time. But anyways, that goes for my episode for today. I hope that it helped and encouraged you in some kind of way to let you know, hey, it might be taking a while, but it's going to be worth the wait. And I promise you it's going to happen just like he showed it to you. All right. But if y'all like what I've been talking about, if you're loving what I got going on, man, please go and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear from y'all. I tell y'all all the time in every video that I got, I would love to hear from y'all, and I really mean that. I would like to know what people think, or what they would like to talk about, or the issues y'all might be having. Let me know, because anything to deal with dreams and visions and anything of the spiritual world that, I talk about on this channel, I want everybody to be involved in it and for us to be comfortable enough to talk about it. But anyways, man, y'all have a good day, a good rest of the day, and may God continue to bless y'all in a mighty way.